Hey YouTube. Chuck. Um, but a random thought that popped into my head was, um, if you have no, um, idea to if you are gay, bi, lesbian, trans, you know, um, don't get me wrong, I've had those thoughts run through my head of, am I not? Am I not? Am I not? If you're with, okay, say you're me, okay, a guy. If you're a guy that thinks you're gay, and you're with a chick, and you're like, oh, I kind of like this chick, but I'm not happy with her. I think I'd be more happy with a guy, and then you go date a guy, and you constantly are laughing with that guy, smiling, always happy, always wanting to go home to that guy, but that girl, you're like, oh, I don't want to go home to her, maybe it's just that girl, so try another girl. And if it's still like that, if it's still, oh, I don't want to go home, this chick is annoying, I don't want to go home, I'm not happy, go find another guy. And if you're still happy with that guy, then it's probably that you're more attracted to guys than you are to girls. And that's how it was with me. I was never happy with a guy. Ever. Or with a chick, sorry. With a chick, ever. And I pulled my hair a lot. I was never happy with a chick. When I started dating guys, I was so much happier. And, it's just, you get so much happier, and if you are never happy, then there's not a point to being happy. I know I say that in almost all of my videos, but it's true. Because if you're not happy with yourself, then there's not a point in being happy. Because if you're like me, like I said in a previous video, me being somewhat slightly trans, as some people would call me, because I wear makeup and everything, I'm happy with I'm happy with my male body, but I like embracing the chick face. I like, you can kind of see it. I like wearing makeup. You can kind of see it. I like wearing makeup. I like wearing, but I like being able to just take my shirt off and walk around and not have people look at me weird. Like, if I was a trans, if I went to being a girl, they'd be like, dude, why is that chick's shirt off? I could get arrested for that because it's indecent exposure. But guys can walk around all day, every day, and it gets hot where I live, I mean, there was times last summer where it was like 115 degrees here, so it gets hot where I live. There's times that you don't want to wear a shirt, even a tank top. Like, I was wearing tank tops all summer long, and there's times that you don't even want to wear a tank top because it gets so hot. So, but I love my male body. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my male body, but I also love living my life as a chick, too. And there's times that I will like right now I'm wearing a loose shirt because I sleep in it, but there's times that I will wear tight shirts, tight pants, and just, embrace the chick look, but not, be a chick. And so, back to my point. Sorry. I ramble a lot, you guys, I'm sorry. But back to my point. If you don't know what you are, if you're not happy with the opposite sex of you, but you're happy with the same sex, and you still think you're straight, probably you're not. I mean, sorry, like I said. I mean, there could be a percentage, probably, 50% that you are and 50% that you're not. But this 50% that you are is a lot heavier, you know, a lot heavier than this 50% that you're not. Because if you're happy with the same sex, but you're not happy with the opposite sex, then you can't be happy. If you're gonna date the opposite sex, just like me, I dated the opposite sex for a few years. I dated chicks for a few years to make my mom happy. And I was never happy. I was never, you know. So, on that note, if you're gonna make somebody else happy and not have inside of you be smiling and happy for joy when you get a text message from that person, or a phone call from that person, or see that person, or kiss that person, or hug that person, or, you know, marry that person, you know, then you're never going to be happy. And I'm sorry to say this, but most relationships, most marriages that fail are the marriages that weren't happy during relationships. Because, you know, not all of them, because some of them were really, really, really happy. Like, I was really happy with this guy, and we were going to get married, and we had our wedding planned out, and everything. And he went over to Ireland for a couple weeks, and I just was like, you know, I'm not really happy with him anymore. And what would be the point of, you know, marrying him if I'm not happy with him right now? And that's another thing that you guys need to know, is don't get married to somebody you're not happy with in a relationship. Okay? But, like I said, if you're not sure if you are lbgt, I'm still trying to figure out what the Q is. I know what the Q is, I'm just not all there right now. If you don't know what you are, experiment. If you're happier with the same sex than you are with the opposite sex, then you probably, you can be bi, and like one sex way more than the other. I was bi for the longest time. I came out to myself in 5th grade, but came out in the end of 6th grade, beginning of 7th grade, to being bi. But I liked guys way more than I liked girls. And I would date chicks and whatever. And then my 8th grade year, one of those years, came out to being fully gay because I didn't like dating chicks anymore. It was my 9th grade year. Came out to being gay because I didn't like dating chicks anymore. I didn't feel that connection. So, like I said, be who you are, be who you want to be, and be happy, or you will never be happy. Okay? So, that's basically what it is. And like I say, I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Even though I ramble a lot, just to let you know, I do not edit my videos at all. So everything I say, everything you hear, is everything I said. I do not edit my videos. I do not watch my videos before I post them. Because if I watch my videos before I posted them, I'd be like, oh, that can be changed. Oh, that could be changed. That could be changed. You know, so I do not watch my videos before I post them. So this video right here that I am posting is all natural. And, yeah. So, I love you. Be who you are. Be who you want to be. Be happy, or you will never be happy.